All right. I saw the title of this article and I thought I should read it. So it's by CNET.com and it says Marvel's WandaVision, Loki, Falcon, and Winter Soldier show details have been revealed. Several of the upcoming MCU shows for Disney Plus were teased at the Marvel Studios panel. This came out 2 days ago, July 20th, and I'm interested in. I've never been too into TV shows, but I want to know what this is all about because these are all. I'm gonna. All of these are kind of side. I don't want to sound like. All of these are kind of side characters in a way. Wanda, she's the witch lady, and she was introduced in the second Avengers. She's been in like 3 movies, 4 movies, whatever. She's not. She's cool. She's cool. She's pretty cool. A bit confusing. I don't know where the relationship with them came from. He was babysitting her, and then next thing they've been in a relationship for years, and they want to run away, and it's all this teenage girl fantasy stuff. That's what it sounds like a teenage girl wrote it. Whatever. Loki, he was a villain, and people liked him. It was good, but he's just like, I feel like he's burnt out. He was good, but I think he's had his time, and he's turned into a good guy in a way, and I didn't like that. I liked him as the mischievous villain. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Sure. So Falcon, he's a cool guy. He was really cool in the Winter Soldier movie, I believe it was. When I first saw him, I was like, what the hell? This guy is awesome. He has these wings. He doesn't have any superpowers, but this guy is absolutely awesome. But again, he's not like a proper main character, is he? Like this Tony Stark, Thor and whatnot. Captain America. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Again, another kind of side character to Captain America. Let's see what it says. In between, MCU Phase 4 reveals for Captain. Every time I see Marvel, I think of putting a captain there, and it hurts me every time. It hurts. Very unlikable lady, in my opinion. She's not very likable. I like ladies. I don't like her. She's too masculine. Not even masculine. Just an angry, bitter lady. No joy in her life. Seemingly. In between, MCU's Phase 4 reveals for Marvel Studios films like Black Widow 4 and Shang-Chi. The first Marvel TV shows destined for Disney Plus streaming service were detailed Saturday at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. Now, Marvel's WandaVision, starring Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany, will have a multiverse aspect that will directly tie into 2021's Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness. I like that. Now, this is how you get someone hooked. I'm not a series guy. I'm more just I'll watch a movie in passing. I'm more of a classic movie guy. I like the old, the classics. Harryhausen. My mind is a mush right now. Anyway, I like the old stuff. But this is how you get me hooked. It's the multiverse aspect. It's something new. This hasn't been explored in Marvel, really. And I'm interested because I know that the comics featured all of this stuff. Now, I've never been into the comics. But you know what? I'm interested. The show will also include another thing about the multiverse. Thing is, it's like that show Doctor Who. You can bend the universe's rules if you have a multiverse. You can go wild. You can have different universes with different rules and different laws of physics and different whatever. That's what I'm thinking, and I'm interested to see how this all works out and whatnot. Unless it's just like another dimension kind of thing, universe where it's just like a parallel universe and then whatever. More possibilities for all these characters and these characters that are dead, I guess. The show will also include an adult Monica Rambeau, first seen as a child in Captain Marvel, played by Teyonah Parris. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch that movie. I didn't watch Captain Marvel, and I tried my hardest to, and I really wanted to go and watch it. I did, because I wanted to see how it played out, and I was a big Marvel fan at the time, but I couldn't find the will. It made me feel empty watching the first trailer where it's like, first time I watched the first trailer, I enjoyed it, and then I watch it again and I'm like, there's something off about this. I can't quite put my finger on it. Oh yeah, it's boring as hell. WandaVision is set to debut on Disney Plus in spring 2021. Coming a bit sooner than that will be The Falcon and Winter Soldier, starring Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan. And Daniel Brühl. A new logo for the show includes an aspect of Captain America's design, possibly confirming that we'll pick up with Falcon essentially being the new Cap. The show is set to debut in fall 2020. Interesting. Whatever, it's not too much. The thing is, I've never been too interested in Captain America as a superhero. He's quite a boring superhero to me. But the thing that really interested me about him was his will to go on, and I really liked that scene in Endgame where he stood up against the army, and he was the only dude there, and he just stood up and tightened his shield, and he was like, I don't care. he was ready to die, and that's what's really interesting about Captain America. He does the right thing all the time. Also said for spring 2021 is Loki, starring Tom Hiddleston. The actor confirmed at the panel that the show will feature the version of Loki seen in 2012's first. Okay, this is changing my mind. This is very interesting because a short while ago, I said that I liked him when he was a villain. Mischievous villain kind of character, and this says that it will feature the version of Loki seen in the 2012 first Avengers film. So, again, multiverse. I'm guessing this is going to pick up from like that universe where they went into and they took the Tesseract, and Loki took the Tesseract and he teleported away, whatever. And that's good. I like it. I like that he could still be evil and mischievous and whatnot, and he hasn't had all these emotional bonding moments. He hasn't come to terms with losing his family and whatnot, and feeling the guilt and bonding with his brother and stuff. I like this. I like it. He's kind of a wild card. The animated Marvel What If series will feature actor Jeffrey Wright as the narrator of a variety of stories that will change a major aspect of what was seen in the MCU films. For instance, one story could be what would happen if Peggy Carter became Captain America instead of Steve Rogers. And this is how to kill the mood. Okay. It says one story could be, so that's just an example, but what makes me disinterested in this is that the specific example that they chose to use was a very dull one. What would happen if this person became Captain America instead of Steve Rogers. That doesn't interest me. That's not interesting. Whatever. That show will debut in summer 2021. You think that if you're trying to sell something, that you would make up more interesting scenarios. It says one story that could be, and you could say one story that could be, what if the universe stayed split in two? What if everyone that was snapped stayed dead? That would be interesting. Then come fall 2021, Disney Plus will debut the new Hawkeye series starring Jeremy Renner. It will feature Kate Bishop, who in the comics becomes a second Hawkeye. I'm guessing that's his daughter, which is fine. He was training her. Hawkeye was a character that they really didn't do a lot of, did they? They didn't do a lot with him. Now, he's been through quite a lot, but he was more so just like a little bit of comic relief here and there. They didn't use him to his full extent, and this could be interesting. So I like that. Not got my attention fully, but it's interesting. These TV shows will join Marvel films released theatrically starting in 2019 as exclusive to Disney Plus service. Of course, all these streaming services are trying to do exclusive stuff, like come over here, we're going to do exclusive stuff. You can't get that over there. Come to us, give us a hug, pay us your money. Which is set to debut November 12th in the US for $7 a month. Okay, it's not bad. It's like on par with Netflix prices, I believe. Alright, that's it really. Not really too much, but we got a few interesting bites of information, and we got the upcoming shows and a few details on the shows, which the Loki one interested me. That's got my attention. I like that. It's revitalizing my attention in the Marvel universe, because God knows Captain Marvel is not. WandaVision, not interesting. Not interesting to me. No. I'm not big on relationships and whatnot in movies, but what relationship did they have? Like, whatever. It could be like a little duo team up thing, but whereas it's just going to be like a drama. I don't know. I don't see where they're going to take us with that. Falcon and Winter Soldier, they were cool characters, but not interesting to me. Only thing that's really interesting here is Loki to me. I think that's good. I can wait for it. I'm not not interested to the point where I'm like, oh my god, give me this now. But we'll have to see what happens. And that's given me a little bit more hope, though this was released 2 days before the articles about Female Thor and Valkyrie with the LGBTQ stuff. So I'm interested. I've said interested in a lot of different ways.